New Frontier Craft 1.8.6_02. This is an optional update. It's just a couple of bug fixes. I decided I should probably release stuff like this more often when I hear these bugs come up. And I've been taking software engineering classes recently, and it's been teaching me about how important a working product is over content. And I want to show that through this. It's kind of awkward since 01 was considered a forced update. Now 02 is not a forced update. I might have to redo my naming scheme again. We'll see about that. I think what I might end up doing is the number at the front of the 01. So if it became 11, that would be a forced update. Or technically it'd be 12 now that we have 02. But I expect these, I don't know, I don't think you're going to see another one of these before the next update. But I must say, this school year has been ridiculous. I really thought I was going to have a couple of extra hours each week that I could spend on working on music, working on New Frontier Craft. And I really have not. This semester has been just as busy as the previous semester, if not maybe even a little busier, which is crazy. I'm taking 20% less credits, and I'm thankful I did that because, oh my goodness, I'd be drowning in work if I didn't do that right now. It's just, my current classes have a lot of project and teamwork, as the last semester is a lot of solo work. So I'm going to meetings all the time. It's ended up being just as busy. New Frontier Craft is still part of my work schedule, and I do slowly work on it still. I mean, this break I've been working more than I've been breaking. So it's been a little crazy, but I do really want to see New Frontier Craft continue to develop. I really do want to start doing the New Frontier casts again. Another idea that I've been having is booting up the Patreon again and adding, and being very transparent about it, having a budget for New Frontier Craft. It wouldn't be just for me or for paying for the server. It would be a budget to pay for my friends to make videos for me so that I'm not taking that time to make videos and I'm developing New Frontier Craft more, and you guys could contribute by just putting in a couple dollars a month. It would give bonuses on the server and maybe even on the channel. I'm probably not going to be able to work on that here immediately. But I do think that's going to be a really good idea. I think it'd create a lot more productivity for New Frontier Craft content. Just seeing how much we grew over the winter really makes me see there is still a weird demand for New Frontier Craft. So I do want to sink more resources into it. My current approach to Modern right now, after playing the Modern game with 2 big mods of Biomes of Plenty and the Realistic World Generation, you saw me chatting about it in the Discord. I must say there is something magical about the beta terrain that is missing from the realistic terrain. But there's something so majestic about the realistic terrain generator as the beta. So I'm kind of weirdly split between the two. Maybe that's a good thing, but I definitely don't have time to put in for 2. So you know what? I really want to see where New Frontier Craft's industrial update could go. It hasn't even been poked at yet, and I've been talking about it for so long. So you know what? Next update, I think I'm going to add a small piece of what could be the beginning of the industrial updates instead of update, where I would continually add small pieces, but completely functioning pieces, like without bugs and whatnot. That's what software engineering's been telling me. Like, you do it by increments. You say, you know what, I'm going to add in a new type of minecart that allows the transport of items, and totally do that and release that. So it's a lot more of working increments, and then there's not as many bugs and not as many, long waits. So that's going to be my new way of trying to develop New Frontier Craft here. I've already kind of said that in 1.8.6, but as I've been taking this class more and more, it's also made me realize how important coding stuff to test your code is, where let's say every time I run that program, it tests my code, and then I know with confidence that it actually works every time, and that a new bug has not formed. And that's really cool. It, of course, takes a lot more time, but I don't know. I'm kind of excited with this class. It's teaching a lot about how to approach programming the right way. And I've already seen it in the small projects I'm working for school, so it's going to translate over to New Frontier Craft shortly. Yeah, I don't know if you really see an update until summer that would actually add in some new content, because it's been a crazy semester. But I hope to see you on that server with 1.8.6 _01 or 2. It all just works together right now.